Like Byron Sharp says, and I honestly want to differ, that you can't really have brand love. It's just about accessibility, mental access, and physical access, and that's that.
Yeah, so I think it is true that in general today, if you were to look at the world, most brands don't have that relationship, and therefore what Byron Sharp says, mental availability, physical availability, whatever he says, I can understand where he's coming from, saying that brands may kid themselves that they have this deep reservoir of meaning for consumers, but that's not really true. It's a shallow transactional relationship. If I'm think of you at the right time, if you're available to me when I'm think of you, that's the most that you can do. And so that's one view. But I think that ignores the fact that the world is changing in a profound way. Part of that profound change is how what the potential is for brands, because people are looking for things to believe in a world where you are running out of things to believe in. The strange thing is that in a certain sense the market has the chance to be more authentic. It is, in a sense, it is easier to believe in advertising today than it is to believe in journalism. Right. Which is an amazing thing to say, 15, if you were saying 15 years ago. You have to acknowledge the shift that all those things that we believed in, that we took for granted were the truth, are the things we are questioning, rightly or wrongly. We are questioning today. And of course, there is nothing wrong about questioning, say, television journalism today. You would have to be like a blithering idiot, if you were to think otherwise. You would have to be an absolute total idiot, right? I mean, it is junk, and that's polite. So the world has changed. So yes, brands, if you build them the conventional way, then to pretend that there is some very deep relationship is wrong. But that is because you're building them wrong. If you today what the consumer is seeking is a connection, is for things to believe in. If you come from a real place, if you have a worldview that is real, that resonates with a person, the need is to find things to express themselves authentically through. If you are providing that, if you are not, maybe some podcast is providing that. Podcast, maybe some influencer is providing. So it's not as if brands are the only place where you will find that, but the search is real. The brands, if they step up and they fill that void, that's an opportunity. Then it is not just mental and physical availability. Then it is much more. Then it's a deeper relationship. But that the ball is in the brand's court to actually take advantage.